The air had just started to change, that soft chill that makes you reach for a sweater and crave something warm to sip. I caught my reflection in the mirror one morning and thought, my skin looks a little tired. The glow I had all summer seemed to fade with the sunlight. That's when I realized fall may be beautiful, but it's also when our beauty routines need a little love. And for women like us, over 50 and fabulous, this season is a reminder. Our skin, our hair, our confidence, they all deserve a touch of care. Hi lovely, welcome back to Style Never Ages, where we remind ourselves that grace only deepens with time. Today I want to share a few of my favorite fall beauty secrets, little rituals that help bring back that soft, warm glow when the air turns cool. Now before we dive in, make sure you're part of this wonderful community by hitting that subscribe button, because here we celebrate beauty that blooms with every season. Alright, let's begin with the first secret, one I've learned the hard way, over many autumns. Secret 1, the glow comes from within. One fall morning, I noticed something. My skin felt tight, almost thirsty. I had been layering on creams, but nothing seemed to help. That's when it clicked. Hydration isn't just about what we apply, it's about how we care for ourselves from the inside out. So I started sipping more water during the day, adding slices of orange or mint to make it feel like a treat. I began eating more salmon, sprinkling chia seeds into my breakfast bowl. And little by little, I saw that gentle, natural glow returning to my face. Of course, I didn't stop there. I switched from my light summer lotion to a rich, creamy moisturizer, one that felt like a hug for my skin. And before every application, I misted my face with a bit of rose water, a small luxury that made me feel instantly refreshed. By the end of that week, I caught my reflection again. My skin looked softer, more alive. Not perfect, but peaceful. That's the first secret of fall beauty, not chasing youth, but nourishing the skin you're in, with care, patience, and love. Because when your skin feels good, your smile shines brighter, and that, my dear, is timeless. Secret 2, warm up your makeup palette. It was one of those golden afternoons where sunlight filters through the trees and everything feels wrapped in warmth. I remember sitting by my vanity, my summer blush still sitting at the corner, that bright coral I'd worn for months. I dabbed a little on my cheeks, and it just didn't feel right anymore. Something about the changing light, the softer air, it called for warmth, depth, and a gentler touch. That's when I realized, fall is not just a change in weather, it's a shift in tone. So I reached for something new, a peachy nude blush, something that whispered instead of shouted. And when I looked in the mirror I saw it, that warmth, that subtle radiance, like sunlight caught in amber. As we grow and change, so should our color. In fall, I love reaching for soft terracottas, rosy mauves, and warm bronzes, shades that don't fight your skin, but melt into it. They bring life back to the complexion, especially when the days get shorter and the light turns gentle. For the eyes, I started blending touches of gold and cocoa, little sparkles that caught the light just right. I wasn't trying to hide, I was highlighting, softly, intentionally. Because beauty after 50 isn't about covering up, it's about letting our natural features glow in harmony with who we've become. And oh, the lips. I used to be afraid of color, but I've learned that a creamy satin finish makes lips look youthful and alive. Not too matte, not too glossy, just enough softness to make them look full. Here's my little ritual now. I apply a hint of lip balm first, then my lipstick, and gently blot once. It feels like a quiet act of care. Nothing rushed, nothing forced. You see, makeup at this stage isn't about transformation, it's about celebration. It's about saying, I know myself. I love my reflection. I honor every story my face tells. Because as the world around us turns gold and crimson, our beauty doesn't fade, it simply finds new shades to shine through. Now I'm curious, what's your go-to fall beauty essential? Is it a cozy lip color, a soft eye look, or that one product that makes you feel instantly confident? Share it down in the comments. I'd love to hear what brings you that warm autumn glow. And if you're enjoying these fall secrets, give this video a little thumbs up. It helps me know you're loving this journey as much as I am. Alright, let's move on because the next secret might surprise you. It's not about makeup or skincare. It's about something many of us forget once the leaves start to fall. Secret 3. Refresh your hair routine. It happened on a breezy afternoon when I was out walking, leaves crunching softly beneath my boots, when a gust of wind swept past me. I reached up to tuck a strand of hair behind my ear, and that's when I felt it. Dry, frizzy, a little dull. It wasn't the same soft shine I'd seen just a few months ago. The summer sun had given my hair that golden glimmer, but now between the cooler air and the heat from my blow dryer, it felt tired. And I thought to myself, if my skin needs extra care in fall, why wouldn't my hair? So that night, I made it a ritual. I warmed a little argan oil in my palms and ran it through the ends of my hair, slowly, gently, like pressing comfort into each strand. I wrapped it up, let it soak overnight, and when I rinsed it the next morning, the difference was immediate. My hair felt alive again, smooth, soft, and grateful. Since then, I've made fall my season of hair renewal. Once a week, I treat my hair to a rich mask, sometimes with keratin, sometimes shea butter. I let it sit while I light a candle or sip my tea, turning those few minutes into a moment of peace. And you know what? I've even learned to play with tones this time of year. There's something special about adding a little warmth to your color. A honey glaze, a touch of chestnut, or soft auburn highlights that catch the light like autumn leaves. It's not about chasing trends, but finding shades that make your reflection feel alive again. Then there's one tiny change that's made a big difference. I switched to a satin pillowcase. It sounds fancy, but really it's just kind. It keeps hair from tangling and breaking while you sleep, and it makes mornings a little easier. Less frizz, more shine. Some days I still wake up, run my fingers through my hair and laugh. It's not perfect, but neither am I. And that's the beauty of it. It's not about control, it's about care. Because every season of life, just like every season of nature, asks us to tend to ourselves differently. Fall is simply a reminder to soften, to nourish, and to let go, so something new can grow. Secret 4. Confidence, the ultimate beauty secret. It was one of those quiet mornings, no rush, no noise, just the soft light of dawn slipping through the curtains. I stood before the mirror, hair still slightly tousled, no makeup, no filter, just me. And for a moment I caught myself smiling. Not because everything was perfect, but because I finally saw the beauty in the story written across my face. The laugh lines that traced happy memories, the gentle folds that came from years of living, of loving, of learning. That's when it hit me. No cream, no lipstick, no fancy routine can outshine confidence. It's the one beauty secret that doesn't come in a jar. It grows quietly, through experience, kindness, and grace. I remember in my 40s I was always chasing the next miracle product, the next fix. But as I moved into my 50s, I stopped trying to erase myself and started to embrace myself. Now, when I walk out the door, I don't aim to look younger. I aim to look like me. The me who has seen seasons come and go, who has learned to bloom in every one of them. So my secret is simple. Wear your confidence like your favorite fall scarf, wrap it around yourself, and let it keep you warm. Seabird kindly to your reflection. Laugh often. Dress in colors that make you feel alive. Because beauty doesn't fade, it evolves. It deepens with every story, every scar, and when you carry yourself with quiet assurance, when you look in the mirror and whisper, I am enough, just as I am, that's when true beauty shines brightest. That's when style never ages, because neither does your life. So as you step into this season, remember these 4 little secrets. Hydrate your glow, warm up your tones, care for your hair, and most of all, embrace your confidence. If this video touched you or gave you something to smile about today, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that little bell icon so you never miss our weekly chats here on Style Never Ages. And tell me in the comments what's one thing that makes you feel beautiful right now. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, stay radiant, stay confident, and remember, your beauty is timeless. See you in the next one, lovely. Right here on Style Never Age.